Everyone can never be preaching love. I'm not a man of preach of love.
Contrary to that, actually, it's popular opinion that love is the strongest force ever on earth because of its belief that love can transform and change any situation at all. It can change people's lives, it can change situations, it can change circumstances, it can also change communities and nations. For me, I believe that absolutely. I believe that love is the strongest force ever. And I've seen it manifest itself in little ways of how it can change things and situations around us, right? And so with that, I say welcome. My name is Miriam. It's good to have you join me here today. And on this channel, all I do is to share my thoughts in different areas: nation building, faith, and some other life issues. So, straight away, the conversation today was actually born from a previous video I had done, which you can see down below, and I tagged the root of Nigeria's problem. And in that video, I was actually trying to ask myself, more like discuss what I felt was the root of Nigeria's problem, and I equally shared my own opinion about it. And a few other people shared with me, which I appreciate a lot. So straight away today, I also want to share with you that my own opinion as to what I think would actually help us move Nigeria forward to achieve the sustainable change that we desire and we look forward to in the nearest future. And without thinking about it too much, I feel like love is like this. I feel like love is that driving force that would help us move Nigeria to the next level, or help Nigeria achieve it's sustainable change as it warrants. The kind of sustainable change where we go from good to bad and good to better, and not the kind of change that we experience today where they tell us, oh, they're coming with change, and then in no time we're going back to default setting. No, not that kind of change. So my conversation today is how I feel, or that I believe, that love for Nigeria, which we term patriotism, how patriotism, or that I believe that patriotism can actually help Nigeria get to where its desired place. Patriotism simply means love for one's nation. And I believe strongly that when we love Nigeria, or that loving Nigeria will take us to that place that we desire. If we look around, we'll find out that we can actually say that over the years, we've been able to produce a government or leaders that have been patriotic enough. In other words, we can boldly say that we have produced a good number of leaders that have loved this country so well. Because if they did, I'm sure you will agree with me that we would have gone beyond where we are today, and some of the things that we're fighting will no longer be there. Now, part of the reasons why I feel the need to, or part of the reasons why I think it's important for us to begin to solve or think from this angle where we're looking for something that is more lasting, and even alongside all strategies, alongside all development plans that we have in mind, is because I've also equally observed in my little thoughts and my little years of being a Nigerian, is the fact that I know that the problem that we are where we are today is not one that started by just the current administration. It's been coming. It's been coming. We've sort of, in large number, over the years, have produced leaders that are not so mindful of the nation. Why? Because they do not love Nigeria. If we had produced people that love Nigeria, we would have infrastructure we would have gone way beyond where we are today, right? And so I feel that love, by the time we begin to train ourselves to begin to love this country from the lowest levels to the top, how to love Nigeria, we will build Nigeria and take Nigeria to where it's supposed to be without hassle. We will not be producing leaders that even 20 years after their deaths will be sending us money. Billions of naira from other countries. We will not produce leaders that think that it is only about what they can take from the country. Anyway, guys, we'll talk about that. So subsequently, guys, I'm also going to share why I think and how I think that love is going to help Nigeria move forward. I'll share in different aspects as well. I'm going to share that with us as we go on. So guys, thank you so much. If you agree with me and you agree that indeed patriotism, which is love, would help Nigeria get to where it's going to, leave me a comment, subscribe, and like. Thank you so much, guys, and do have a good time.